At this moment, we actually have 77 members of the New York City Kitchen Garden Club. I know that was a lot more than we originally expected. It's great, but that's going to change a bit the format that we're going to be doing things, especially on the Zoom meetings. But also tomorrow on Saturday, if you guys signed up for the club, you should have received the email. We're planning to go to the Brooklyn Bloom conference. I'm going to put a little information over here so you guys can see what I'm talking about, but I thought that would be a very cool event to go and attend together as a group for everybody that can actually join us. We're going to be meeting there at 10 a.m. There's some more details on the email that we sent, so please make sure that you check that. Also, we already sent the email on Wednesday, I believe, with the Zoom meeting for Sunday, so keep an eye on the email box for that too. Make sure that you received if you want to participate in our first meeting on Sunday, March 10th at 1 p.m. I'm very excited for that one because I think a lot more people are going to attend. The in-person one, not so many people confirmed the presence, but we're happy to meet anyone that's going to go there. So I'm super excited to be there. I'm super excited to go. Kiara is going to be there also. And in fact, it's going to be the first time we meet in person. We have been talking a lot online, but we haven't met in person yet, so I'm super excited to meet her in person too, and hopefully have some time to actually do some seed swapping too. I'll bring some of my extra seeds. If you are going and you want to bring some of your seeds too, please do so. So maybe after or during lunch we can talk about a little bit and we can just swap seeds while we eat and talk. So super exciting things. I'm very excited for that. I am going to start some seeds here also while we talk. Those are not super important, just some extra things. So Delphine said in a comment that she actually soaks her nasturtium seeds before she plants them, and I thought it was a great idea, so I did that. When I saw the comment yesterday, I actually started soaking some nasturtiums, and I'm going to plant some extra ones today because it never hurts to have some extra flowers in the garden. I am going to do a little bit more of the purple emperor, the one that I tried filing with the nail file. I don't know if that's gonna work. For this one, I'm gonna do a new variety. Just realized I had some more seeds. This is a Bloody Mary nasturtium. It's really pretty. I put a picture over here. And I also want to grow more lettuce. I know I planted all my lettuce in the green stock already, even bok choy. And I don't know, I feel like I wanna do a second round of them. Just maybe I'll put some more in a different planter or just do some succession planting after I harvest them a few times. But I just wanna start some more. So I'm gonna start some more Purple Lady bok choy, some little gem lettuce, some arugula, which I haven't started yet, and I want to have some. So I also wanted to start spinach, but I can't find my spinach seeds, so just gonna be arugula this time. And then 3 different kinds of red lettuces, which is gonna be a Merlot lettuce, a Lenox lettuce, and this one's a Solar Flare lettuce. These are all kind of extra seeds. I have a lot of people asking me for seeds now too, for seedlings, so maybe if I don't get a chance to plant them out in the garden, maybe I can give them away, but I just feel like starting some extra things, so I'm gonna do it. And I also want to start some microgreens today, which I keep promising I'm gonna do it and haven't done it, with the purple kale seeds that I saved from my garden. So I'm going to start them on those little takeout containers. You can upcycle those and just use it to do the microgreens. So I'm just going to use the lid in the beginning to be like a little dome as a greenhouse, and then after, when they sprout, I'll put the lid underneath, serve as a little water catching tray. I already have all of this set up, and I'm just gonna work on punching them in while we talk some more. I am planning to start my pepper seeds very soon too, probably later today, since we're going to the Brooklyn Botanic Garden tomorrow to meet. So I might start them today, hopefully be able to edit the video after, and then still have the video out for Saturday, if not latest by Sunday. Peppers take a really long time to germinate, and they also are very slow growers, so it's good to start them a little before you would your other warm weather crops. I'm also considering starting my eggplants. They are very slow growing too, and in the past I think I have started them with my tomatoes. I did not do any eggplants or peppers last year. Maybe I'll start them before my tomatoes with the peppers, do the tomatoes in a couple weeks from now. I usually also start the tomatoes by my birthday, which is next week, March 14th. But I think that I might not be true to the schedule this year because my week's looking a little busy, so I might start the week after, which I think also happened last year. Still around the birthday, which is good. It makes me easy for me to remember. And I'm getting super excited for the spring. We're already seeing some cherry blossom blooms. I have some in my vase over there that couldn't resist. Got excited when I saw it for sale. Really makes it feel like spring. All of this rain's really helping with the garden. I think everybody that I have transplanted, the ranunculus, the cool season flowers, everyone is doing really great, and I really think it's because it's been raining a lot, so it was really good for them outside. The Greens are doing great too, as you guys saw yesterday on the little update video where I was sowing the peas and the radishes outside. From now on, things are just going to get busy, so I'm going to be starting seeds almost every week now until April. I also have to start my zinnias. I'll check this out. I got the zinnias from Floret. I don't think I showed that to you guys yet, but look how gorgeous those packages are. So this one is the Alpenglow. I also ended up getting this late edition, a unicorn mix, and then I have the Dahlia's Petite Floret. I shouldn't have ordered 2 packages of this. They were a little bit pricey, so I didn't. We'll see if we can get any good dahlias from this package here too. And they came with this beautiful guide from the Floret Originals. Very pretty pictures from Erin. I don't want to go through everything now because my hands are a little dirty. I'm touching soil. But I always love like how beautiful the things that she put out is. She has a great sense of beauty. There's like a seed starting basics section and seed sowing step-by-step guide. So really good, really helpful to have that too. So I'm going to be starting this, guys, maybe in a couple weeks also, even though technically our last frost date is coming up really soon. It's on April 1st, which is already how many weeks from 2 weeks from now, so that's not much time left. I was reading the back of the packs and let's say to start around 4 to 6 weeks before the last frost date. So zinnias are also very cold sensitive, so they don't really like to be out when it's still cold. And even though our last frost date here is on April 1st, the weather still tends to be cold by then. So I am waiting a little bit to start them. So if I start them in a couple weeks, we'll just go out by beginning or mid-May. If the weather is very warm, I might put them out sooner, but I'm planning to start my tomato first probably and then start my zinnias. You'll see. If I change my mind, you guys will know. And the dahlias also. So I have started waking up my dahlia tubers and I want to dedicate my whole backyard raised bed to them. And I'm a little afraid that they're not going to do anything because some of them I actually started waking them up a couple weeks ago or a few weeks ago just to do as an experiment, and nothing is really happening there, so hoping for the best. Some of them have not made it though. I did have to dispose of a couple of them that have rotten. Unfortunately, my cafe au lait did not make it. It just became soft. I think on that case had too much moisture, so that's very sad. It's one of the most beautiful dahlias in my opinion, but I'm not gonna buy a new tuber because I have too many of the other ones. Just it is what it is for this year. And some of the other pretty ones, I think my Linda's Baby didn't make it. Linda's Baby, I might order a new one. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do still regarding the dahlias. I have mentioned before that I was thinking to take cuttings. I don't think that's gonna happen. They're taking too long to wake up, so I think that I might pre-sprout them inside in bigger pots and then put them out in the garden like I did last year. The ones that I actually pre-sprouted inside did better in my opinion. The ones that I put in the tuber direct in the soil. Some of them didn't make it. For the ones that I planted the tuber, it just rotted. So I don't want to risk it this year again. I'm gonna try to pre-sprout at least the ones that I know that I'm gonna put in my raised beds back here. And I also want to add a few to my front yard with my little dahlia seedlings experiment. Even though they'll be from tubers, they will kind of get mixed up, you know, the genetics with the other ones. The bees will cross-pollinate everything, and then at the end of the season I will harvest more seeds to keep doing this year after year and trying to discover new beauties all the time. So that's the plan for now. I'm almost done sowing my seeds in here. I only have one more, the Lunix lettuce. I'll talk more about the warm season seedlings as the season comes up, as the weather warms up outside too. I'm really looking forward to start doing more videos outside. I love when I can film outside and be in the garden for a little bit. I'm kind of tired of always filming here in this little corner of my living room / working area. Can't wait for the spring to come. And I'm just going to quickly do my microgreens now. I'm just gonna poke some holes real quick on this container. I have grown microgreens before, but not trying to do a step-by-step video. I just do them very casually. I'm poking just a few holes back here, and I'm gonna add some pre-moistened potting soil. And because I'm not going to water too much, once I put the seeds in here, I'm just going to mist and water the top with water, so now water is not going to be coming through the bottom now, not yet. And then this lid can actually act as a little greenhouse, and I could even leave this by my windowsill in here if I didn't have the grow lights. But once they sprout, I can then move below here and I can start watering from the top so this here can catch the water. So very simple, just put the soil here pre-moistened, and now I'm getting my seeds that I saved and I'm just going to scatter them on top. There's some chaff in here because I didn't clean it very well when I was saving the seeds from the kale, but that's alright, that's fine. And then I kind of sow it heavily, and then I'm gonna just put a little bit more soil on the top, press it down, and that's it. Hopefully you'll have microgreens to eat in just a couple of weeks. Sometimes the brassicas germinate very fast, and even in a week you can start eating microgreens already. So cover this up now, and I'll leave by my windowsill so they actually germinate a little bit taller, not as little like they do under my strong grow light, so that'll make it easier for me to cut them and harvest. So just gonna sit it over there, and that's it for today. Mostly I just want to talk about the garden club. Hopefully I didn't forget to give any details, but again, just check your emails if you signed up. I'm super excited to meet you in person. If you're going there tomorrow, please bring your seeds. We have some rain in the forecast, but don't let that discourage you. Let's all try to meet each other. Let's all try to go. And if not, if you cannot attend tomorrow, make sure to join us on Zoom so we can at least meet online for the first time on Sunday at 1 p.m. And because I have so many people, 77 people, obviously I don't know how many people are going to show up for the meeting, I might actually do a Q&A section after here on YouTube going live on Sunday. So it depends on the engagement in there, how things are going. Or I might come to YouTube, try to do my first live ever, never been live here, and see if I can answer questions or if you can connect more that way to respect everyone's time on Zoom. So anyway, I'll get going here. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you next time or tomorrow if you're meeting us at the Brooklyn Botanic Garden.